Oh, we have a troll here. Carnivore logic. Hey, if you have if you think you're debunking veganism, throw it at us now. Let's see what you got to say. I'm not seeing your comments here. Yeah, just if you think you're able to debunk veganism, have at it. Impress me. You know, make me just leave, abandon veganism and find something new to do, something else to do. So please debunk veganism. I saw you bag on Dr. Greger. Dr. Greger, God forbid, if he were removed from the planet and never existed, veganism would be fine. There's nothing, we don't need Dr. Greger to be vegan. I'm not bagging on him. I'm just saying he's not like essential vegan or something like that. Okay, a de-sterilization agenda on humanity. Okay, there's so much going on there. First of all, what evidence do you have? Not from like conspiracy theories on Facebook and YouTube, but any kind of peer-reviewed studies that show that vegan diets cause people to be sterile. Then that's not veganism. That's just a vegan diet. But show me how does having a moral stance against cruelty to animals, exploiting animals, cause someone's sexual organs to not be fertile anymore or their reproductive, whatever. So please show me your study that shows that vegan diets or vegans are sterile. I would love to see that because I know so many vegans that have children. So please show us that. Okay, so he wants me to watch some guy on YouTube. No, I want a study. No, some guy on YouTube is not evidence. We're talking about peer-reviewed evidence. If it were known that plant-based or vegan diets cause sterility, makes us sterile, we need to have, again, I've said this before, extraordinary claims, which this is, demand extraordinary evidence. And watching some guy on YouTube is not extraordinary evidence. Just some guy spouting this nonsense. Just because someone said it in a video doesn't make it true. I could say if you're a carnivore, your IQ drops 35 points. I could say that and someone will say, well, look, watch Ryan's video. He says if you're carnivore, you're a carnivore, your diet drops 35 points. It's true. He said it in a video. No, just because you have a friend that said this or whatever doesn't make it true. Again, show me any study, any credible science, or even non-credible science. Show me some crap science rather than a blogger guy on YouTube that probably failed high school science. Yeah, DJ121, according to the carnivore logic person, vegan men don't need condoms, right? Vegan men's wearing condoms is just a waste of time and money and effort because we're not going to impregnate anyone, right? Yeah, AJ Vintage, the trolls need to cite scientific evidence to gain admission to the chat if they're going to try to come and debunk veganism. Okay, Carnivore Logic. Oh, this is the last comment I'll let you get away with. Vegans think you can be healthy eating grains. They make you mentally ill. Please show me any science that suggests or proves that eating grains makes a person mentally ill. If you come back and don't produce any study to back up any of these claims, I will ban you, or I'll have one of our many moderators. Race will probably love to kick your ass out of here. So this is your one last chance. Either come back with a study title. Like I said, I know you can't paste a link, but you can paste a study title. So I would love to see the study that shows that eating grains makes you mentally ill. And what kind of ill? Does it make you schizophrenic? Does it make you sociopath? Uncle Walt, yeah, I guess see Uncle Walt just timed out our carnivore friend there for 300 seconds. And if you're watching Carnivore Logic, take that as an opportunity. You have 300 seconds to go and find the study that shows either of these things that you said, that vegan diets make people sterile or eating grains, which non-vegans eat too, right? You know, it's like, you know, non-vegans eat grains too. The study that says eating grains will make you mentally ill. You can't come back with a study on either of those. We're going to laugh at you for being a complete idiot coming here spouting nonsense. It's going to make us think even worse about people on the carnivore diet. So you want to defend your honor and the honor of all your friends on the carnivore diet. So don't come back empty-handed. You have 50 seconds now. Come back, show us the study names, the study titles, and I will look at the science. Please do that. Johnny, yeah, he's both. He's intentionally lying. I think he knows he's full of crap, but maybe he watched that weird friend of his on YouTube, and that weird friend said it, so it must be true. So let me make up some more stuff. Well, let me get on the record again. If you eat a carnivore diet, you lose 35 IQ points in a week, okay? I said that on YouTube. It must be true. If some guy says it on YouTube, it must be true, right? Isn't that how it works in the carnivore world? So I can play by their game too. How about it makes you grow a second head and a brain? You know, why not? Let's throw that out there.
And vegan cheddar.
Okay, the Bonza shells and vegan cheddar. Again, not sponsored, just trying out food that Bonza was kind enough to send us. Like I said, I can be bothered, to try this out. This is what we had here. The plant-based mac with chickpea pasta. The light is kind of... I just noticed our carnivore logic friend never returned to show us any evidence to back up his original outrageous claims. Oh, there it is. So you said it causes vegetarianism and veganism paired with mental health and cognitive outcomes. A systematic review and meta-analysis. All right, let's check it out. Because this doesn't sound like grains. This sounds like veganism or vegetarianism. So let's see if I'm getting mental illness here. All right, let's see here. All right, so let's get right to the conclusions. Vegan or vegetarian diets were related to higher risk of depression and lower anxiety scores, but no other outcomes were found. That doesn't say grains cause mental illness. I won't say anything. Vegan or vegetarian diets were related to higher risk of depression. How does that mean grains cause mental illness? Do you understand that this does not support that grains cause mental illness? And lower anxiety scores. So lower anxiety is actually a good thing, but no other differences for other outcomes were found. So it just might mean we might have some depression because we hear so much stupid crap from idiots like you telling us complete nonsense, like vegans are sterile. You didn't come up with a study for that, and that eating grains causes mental illness. That doesn't, what you showed us here doesn't support that. So we're going to laugh at you, and you're kind. You failed. You just showed that vegans and vegetarians might have higher levels of depression, which is not the same thing. And there could be other factors. There could be other variables other than the diet. Societal differences, like, idiots like here come and trolling us like that. That does get me a little pissed off. Yeah, Uncle Walt, you saw it in real time, twisting the facts. And as Sean points out, only vegans can eat grains, huh? Oh. Because we're talking about grains. So why you bring me a study about vegans? I want to study about grains. Because as Sean points out, it's not like only vegans eat grains. Meat eaters eat grains too. I'm sure you're aware of that, our carnivore logic friend. Okay, your other study. I already can tell from the title. The baffling connection between vegetarianism and depression. First of all, vegetarian is not vegan. You're still getting animal protein and dairy. Secondly, we're talking about grains. Again, you didn't bring me any science to show that grains cause mental illness. You're just showing me that people that have meatless diets might have some extra probabilities of depression. That is very different. Do you understand? Not the same thing. Not even remotely the same thing. Again, we were talking about grains, and you're telling me that vegans are a little depressed sometimes. Yeah, it's depressing hearing bullcrap like this from people like you all the time. So, did you have anything about the sterility? Did you bring any studies that show vegans have a lower chance of making babies or something like that? Yeah, that's a good point. Sean, being logical and perceptive makes us mentally ill. All right, so veganism is null and void. All right, guys, shall I call it quits? Shall I hit delete on our channel now? I might have a higher chance of being depressed, being a vegan, so let's all eat steak, right? That's what this guy's trying to say. Veganism is null and void because there's a slight chance that you might be more depressed than a non-vegan. Therefore, we should all eat steak. Maybe it's depressing knowing and fully realizing the true horrors of animal agriculture, how animals are slaughtered. That might add something to depression as well. Okay, Fulmar Music. I didn't read through all the stuff there. So you said the Harvard study says the standard Western fat food diet can cause depression. It has been a word, whereas whole grains are associated with higher levels of happiness. Oh, I hope our carnivore logic friend is still here. So the grains are associated with higher levels of happiness, but these grains supposedly, according to his assertions, cause mental illness. Wow. Yeah, Uncle Walt, is having empathy for animals a sign of mental illness? So let me know, guys, did carnivore logic, does mess it up here. He debunked veganism. Shall I call it quits? Shall I start eating steak now? Because this study found that vegans have lower levels of anxiety, but might have a little bit more depression, and therefore veganism's null and void. So anyway, you failed, and you've been banned from our channel, Carnivore Logic. Race Lever just kicked your butt out of here because you failed to do what I said. Bring studies that show grains cause mental illness, and vegan diets or plant-based diets cause sterility. You failed on both counts.
Fall to the ground. You've got this